A child's upbringing has a big effect on how he or she will carry themselves for the rest of their lives. Growing up, it was not unusual to have a pet in the household. My parents always loved having a dog in the house. Today, I realize that having a pet alongside me during my early childhood has helped me become a better version of myself. My name is Orellana, and I will be speaking on the positive effects of owning a pet while a child is developing. There are positive effects of owning a pet during a child's development. Pets can boost a child's social emotional development, reduce loneliness, and create attachment opportunities. Now, for example, let's take a child with autism spectrum disorder, ASD. This child has a greater social challenge than most. This challenge could lead to frustration, isolation, and this child has a greater chance of being depressed. If this child were allowed to have human-animal interactions, it could act as a buffer to enhance social-emotional adjustments, such as facilitating positive health and maintaining a positive outlook on life. Now, let's think of children in general. Pets have been found to increase a child's need to seek social relationships with others through the use of pro-social behaviors. So this would include active talking and maintaining eye contact, as well as a decrease in negative behaviors such as whining and crying, according to a 2014 Nurses Journal. Other pro-social behaviors, such as wishing to share and listening, would come from a child's companionship bond that they create with their pet. This companionship bond that they create with their pets comes from the children sharing their secrets with them, knowing that their secrets will be safe with them, since dogs can't talk, as well as them just talking to them when they're lonely at home and having someone to share their day with if their parents can't listen to them. Children sometimes have trouble making connections. This could in turn have a domino effect because this trouble could lead to loneliness and later negative health practices. So having a pet in the household could provide social support for this child who has trouble making connections. A pet could foster qualities such as empathy and socialization, which could push and guide this child to reach out and create friendships. A study conducted in 1989 shows that the social support provided by animals does not mirror that of humans, but rather compensates for the lacking or unsatisfactory human support one receives. So let's say a child comes home from school, he had a minor dilemma, and he begins speaking to his parents about it. His parents they're agitated from work, very tired, and the child would feel lonely and as if what he or she is saying is not very worthwhile what his parents have time for. So he or she would look for support in the pet that they have present. The social support provided by this animal could not only help in that, but could also create attachment opportunities for this child. The cognitive development from birth to age 5 of a child is the most important for the rest of their lives. By encouraging these children in having the responsibility of taking care of their pet, it creates attachment bonds between them and their pet. The emotional aspects of a child having a bond with his or her pet could lead to executing friendly and positive behaviors towards their peers. Attachment bonds are built on 4 behavioral characteristics: physical nearness, miss when absent, dependable source of comfort, and safe haven. These characteristics in turn draw adults and children to their company in stressful or lonely situations. It's important for a child to have attachment bonds because it helps give them a sense of worth, it helps them socialize and empathize with other people, and allows them to cooperate with peers better. This cooperation skill could later benefit them in their life. Ultimately, it's a parent's decision whether or not they want a pet in the household. But the benefits that come with owning a pet while the child is developing is that it can help boost this child's social and emotional development, reduce loneliness, and create attachment opportunities. Most of the time, children are perceived to be social beings, always wanting to be around peers and such, but what if at times children cannot make these connections? As a parent, what would you do?